media platforms. There's a lucky draw for a 2-night stay at Eclipse Executive Suites. We'll be announcing the winner of that as well. There's also the 1,000 Rand Take-A-Lot voucher. There's the 1,000 Rand Country Road voucher, a 1,000 Rand exclusive books voucher, and a 1,500 Rand iStore voucher as well. So keep tweeting, keep posting your images, your videos on social media platforms. And then, of course, we have 3 more seats available for the HR Awards that is taking place here at the Maslow in Sandton a little bit later tonight. Also, if you have won already those VIP tickets, please make sure that you collect it from the ladies at the back at the sound booth. All right, so we are going to get into our final fireside chat for today. This is proudly brought to us by one of our sponsors. The conversation evolves around embracing authenticity, the key to resilient organizations. Now, yesterday, the conversation around resilience raised a few eyebrows, and it really was an interesting conversation, so I hope today will do the same. This discussion will focus on how authenticity in leadership assists teams with navigating change and uncertainty, ultimately building resilient organizations. Please help me in welcoming our panelists for this fireside chat. Antoinette Roberts, who is the Group Executive HC and Transformation at Blue Label Telecoms, as well as Pumutso Lobengo, Organizational Effectiveness Executive at Blue Label Telecoms. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Welcome. My pleasure, and thank you for being one of our amazing sponsors today. It's much appreciated as well. So ladies, as I was saying yesterday, in one of our other discussions, someone mentioned the resilience of the African workforce. And it raised quite a few eyebrows as to why, as South Africans and Africans, we are programmed to be so resilient, and it's not always positive. So let's explore the concept of resilience and how it should be observed.
So I think, I'm still thinking.
Think a little bit longer, please.
Is it okay now?
Can we complete the thought? Yes, no?
Okay.
Let's see if we can get you a handheld mic. It's on its way. Apologies for that. Thank you. Just in case.
Thank you.
Sure.
Is that okay? It's on now, yes. So I was thinking and completing the thought. So I think resilience, we really were born with resilience in South Africa. I think we have a fighter spirit within us. But if I bring it back to the business world, I think resilience goes very closely with authenticity, because authenticity really means to be real, and real means to be yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you are yourself, it means that you're open. You have open communication, you create a safe space for your team, and so many times today, leaders believe they should be the best. They should have the most knowledge. They should be the ones that has all the answers, but that's not true. It is okay. Authenticity means that you say, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But when you don't know, you walk with your team to find the answers. Or you talk about your failures. And when you say, I failed here, this is how we overcome. Or this is how I did. This was the lessons that I learned. And that's how you build that resilience in the team and in the organization. Mm-hmm. So not being the best at everything, not having all the knowledge, but really being vulnerable, sharing your failures. But also, employees aren't looking for a perfect leader. Employees are looking for leaders that has resilience. Mm-hmm. They need to know that we can overcome. They need to know we're allowed to have failures, but we have to have the resilience behind the failure to overcome and to fix the mistakes we made, or fix the failures, or work on our weaknesses. Mm-hmm. And therefore, leaders should also have a strong presence on it's okay to make the mistakes, but it is good to work through those mistakes. And then celebrate not celebrate the wins and the successes, but also celebrate the mistakes. And that's what we don't always do in business. And I think that's what builds the resilience.
Definitely. Pumutso, I want to figure out how you navigate the concept of resilience, especially when we are expecting others to be resilient when it comes to their work ethic and how they function within an organization.
Okay. So, personally for me, resilience is more around believing that we are able to navigate challenging situations, having the skill or the mindset that equips me to be able to actually navigate those challenging situations. And as Antoinette has said, in South Africa, it seems like we are born with that resilient spirit. Try going to a public clinic. It's like it's war. To get proper service, you have to fight for it. When you go to home affairs, you might go today, spend the entire day there. By the time they have to service you, they're like, sorry, come back tomorrow. So that has built a certain level of resilience within us as people. So resilience in organization is really about knowing that change is happening and it's happening rapidly, and I am capable of also navigating the change. I might not have the answers that I need today, but together as a collective, we can learn together and navigate this challenging situation. And I think as leaders, when we show up authentically, when we
Ourselves, if we say there's a business without politics, they all have it, and we will be